What if the most important war in human history never happened? What if World War I, the conflict that reshaped borders, destroyed empires, and changed the future forever, had never begun? No trenches, no gas warfare, no fall of empires, no rise of Adolf Hitler, no Soviet Union, possibly no World War II. World War I is often called the war to end all wars. Instead, it became the war that created the modern world, for better and for worse. Over 20 million people died, and millions more were wounded, traumatized, or displaced. Entire generations were lost. Entire civilizations were transformed. But history is fragile. A single assassination in Sarajevo triggered a chain reaction that engulfed the world. So today, we ask a powerful question. What if World War I never happened? To understand what would change, we must first understand the world before 1914. Europe at the start of the 20th century was dominated by empires, not nation-states. For great empires ruled much of the world. The British Empire, the German Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Ottoman Empire. Together, they controlled continents. Monarchs ruled by bloodlines stretching back centuries. Kings, emperors, and czars believed their power was divinely ordained. Europe was tense, but stable, like a room filled with gunpowder, waiting for a spark. Industrialization had transformed societies. Railways connected cities. Factories fueled economies. Technology advanced faster than political thinking. Nationalism was rising. Militarism was glorified. Alliances locked countries into rigid commitments. But despite the tension, no one believed a continental war would actually happen. Most leaders assumed diplomacy would prevail. They were wrong. A single assassination in Sarajevo triggered a chain reaction that engulfed the world. So today, we ask a powerful question. What if World War I never happened? On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was assassinated in Sarajevo. This single event ignited World War I. But what if it didn't? What if the assassin missed his shot? The motorcade took a different route? The Archduke canceled the visit entirely? Without that assassination, there is no immediate trigger for war. Austria-Hungary has no excuse to attack Serbia. Germany has no reason to issue its blank check. Russia does not mobilize. France and Britain remain at peace. Tensions remain, but the fuse is never lit. Europe continues its uneasy balance. Diplomacy, not destruction, defines the future. A single assassination in Sarajevo triggered a chain reaction that engulfed the world. So today, we ask a powerful question. What if World War I never happened? Without World War I, the great empires do not collapse. The Austro-Hungarian Empire. In our timeline, the war shattered Austria-Hungary. Without war, the empire struggles but survives. Reforms slowly expand autonomy. Nationalist movements are managed, not unleashed. The Balkans remain unstable, but not catastrophic. The Ottoman Empire. World War I destroyed the Ottomans. Without it, the empire modernizes slowly. Middle Eastern borders are never redrawn by Europeans. No artificial states like Iraq or Syria exist. The modern Middle East looks completely different. The Russian Empire. The Russian Revolution only happens because of World War I. Without war, no mass starvation, no military collapse, no Bolshevik seizure of power. The Romanov dynasty may reform, but it likely survives. That means no Soviet Union, no Cold War, no global communism as we know it. This single change reshapes the entire 20th century. One of the most shocking consequences: Adolf Hitler never rises to power. Hitler's radicalization happened during World War I. Germany's defeat humiliated the nation. The Treaty of Versailles devastated its economy. Anger, poverty, and resentment created the perfect conditions for Nazism. Without World War I, no Treaty of Versailles, no hyperinflation, no Weimar Republic collapse. Hitler remains an obscure artist or minor political agitator, forgotten by history. Which means, no Nazi Germany, no Holocaust, no World War II. This alone makes World War I the most consequential event in modern history. Without World War I, Europe develops gradually instead of violently. Borders remain mostly unchanged. Ethnic cleansing does not explode across the continent. Millions of refugees are never created. Democracy spreads more slowly, but more peacefully. Germany remains a powerful empire. Britain remains dominant. France remains stable. Europe avoids two devastating wars. Instead of destruction, economic competition defines the era. The European Union, if it ever exists, looks completely different. World War I weakened European empires and accelerated decolonization. Without it, empires last longer. Independence movements are delayed. Colonies gain autonomy gradually, not violently. Africa, Asia, and the Middle East experience slower but less chaotic transitions. No arbitrary borders drawn by victorious powers. No mandates. No sudden power vacuums. The post-colonial world may be more stable, though freedom comes later. War accelerates technology. Without World War I, aviation develops slower. Tanks are delayed. Chemical weapons are never normalized. Mass surveillance grows later. Medicine advances more ethically. Psychological trauma is less widespread. A lost generation never exists. Art, literature, and culture remain optimistic rather than cynical. Modernism still emerges, but without despair. Some historians argue, war was inevitable, but history is not destiny. Without World War I, future wars are smaller. Conflicts are regional, not global. No single war defines the century. Humanity avoids its bloodiest era. Progress is slower, but lives are saved. World War I was not just another war. It was the event that created the world we live in today. Without it, no World War II, no Cold War, no nuclear arms race, no ideological global conflict. The 20th century becomes calmer, quieter, less brutal. History reminds us of something important. The future can change because of one moment, one decision, one bullet, and understanding that may be the most important lesson of all. History is not inevitable. It is fragile, and the world we live in today exists because World War I happened, or perhaps because it didn't have to.